Welcome, everybody! Today we're playing more Raincode.
If I was watching a video and just like randomly clicked on it and that's what they opened with, I would click out immediately. Not even a joke.
You? Okay.
Not even a joke. Like I've clicked on videos like, oh, this looks interesting. They're like, hello gamers. I'm like, all right, goodbye.
You do that in so many of our intros. I need to put a volume warning because, like, I'll start off and I'll be like, welcome, and you'll like, like right into your microphone. I'm like, what are you doing, you schizo?
See, I'd stay if they did that though.
Okay, well, you have some personal issues you need to sort out.
I'm chilling.
We're
I'm
playing
better
more
than everyone
Raincode.
else.
We just finished. I think we finished all of the prior murder cases.
We still have number 4 to do.
No, we already did that. I was gonna say, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to confuse you.
Wait,
Don't forget number 5 though.
4 is the clock tower, though. Now we need to figure out who it is, though. Who did it? Who could have done all these? And to answer that question, I have no idea. Let's continue. I don't know.
Someone then.
Considering the culprit used those nails as footing, they would have to be nimble. And given the size of the vent,
Well, it can't be
only
your
someone
mama gauge.
thin could fit through it.
She's nimble, what?
I'm just kidding. It was more this part.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to ruin your joke a little bit.
Oh, well, you didn't.
So the culprit must be thin. We're narrowing down the possibilities.
If there's one
quite
culprit.
nicely.
Keep it up, Master. This is all thanks to my training.
So that really only eliminates the one guy if it were only one person.
Yeah, it really did.
Not to fat shame him, but you're too fat to kill anybody.
Well, in this case, it's a benefit.
Yeah, be fat. Gain some weight, guys.
It's like if you're fat, you can't get stabbed.
I think you can still get stabbed, but...
There's more has to go through, though.
That's it for all the locker
Maybe.
rooms.
Like, okay, there's got to be some actual science to that, though, right?
Don't you think so?
Like, there's more cushion between you, like, the outside world and your organs.
I don't know, do your organs... Does your stomach get bigger? Do your intestines get larger if you're fat?
I don't think so. Like, I would think it's literally just like fat, like literally the accumulation of fat, you know?
I would think so too, but...
Well, I guess if you're fat, go test it out.
No.
You figure that out, you know?
Don't do that.
Well,
You'll probably still bleed a
What do
lot,
we do
though,
from
because of,
here?
like, veins and arteries and stuff.
No, just like white pus leaks out.
Gravy.
Gravy. Mashed potatoes squeeze out. So this is how we cure
feels
world
mean.
starvation. That is mean. I don't know. Well, if you stab a gay person, rainbows come flying out, so...
I wish.
Yeah?
No, not really. That'd be kind of an eyesore.
Well, it'd be really obvious if, like, someone got murdered, you're like, yeah, I'm straight. It's like your husband or something.
Yeah, so if someone
And then
was
just
like...
rainbows come out of him.
If you're, like, worried, like, oh, someone might be in the closet, do you, like, slyly, like, poke them with, like, a thumbtack and then just watch little rainbows, like, go, like, pew, pew, pew?
You don't even hear, like, any blood or anything. You hear, like, glitter sounds, like...
You just hear, like, Slykeway.
Slay.
So if you were, like, you know how, like, Julius Caesar got, like, stabbed to death, like, 50 times? So if he was gay, would it be, like, Slykeway, 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 just over and over?
Yes, queen.
Anyway, this is a stupid joke. Cut all that out.
I kind of like the joke.
No, just cut all that out. It wasn't very funny.
No.
No, I refuse.
I actually liked
I
it.
see.
And I'm
The way
just...
forward is clear.
My humor's just
It must
messed
be
up.
to solving all of the locker room
It's
mysteries.
like the brain rot meme where it's like skibbity skibbity Ohio. Bro's really yapping.
You know, it sounds like such an old person to say, but I do wonder what the kids will be like when they grow up.
I don't know. I'm sure they wondered the same thing like 20 years ago too. I'm sure that's just something they
but-
wonder for everybody.
They do say a lot of the Gen Z is like, apparently, I don't know how true this is, largely apathetic.
Well, they're probably also like missing out on some cognitive. How do you call it?
Well, we
like being
can't-
stuck in front of like computers and blah blah blah. And,
I'm pretty sure we count as Gen Z.
well, I know, but like the longer it goes, the more like prevalently you see it. So like, yeah, I grew up a lot on like technology and stuff like that, but I still did a lot of like actual human being things like camping and like playing outside and like stuff like that. You know, I just wonder if, you know how like when we would get done with school, you'd always see people like playing on the playground for like a couple hours after
Yeah.
school was out.
We were definitely on like the butt end of like by the time we got super involved in technology, it was past that like toddler period.
Yeah, our brains were like at least somewhat developed.
Right.
I just wonder now, like if you look at like a school in 10 years, if everyone just goes home and puts on their VR headset, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
It's just like, time to play with my friends.
I mean, honestly, is it that different? It's just a different way you're doing it. You probably get like more unhealthy because you're not being active.
It just depends. I don't know, man. I know people are just biased and like to hate on it because it's new and it's not what they did. That's just how people are with everything.
Well, I hate old people, so.
I hate everyone that's not me specifically.
No, I just hate old people.
Some of them. Okay, old people are either the sweetest people or the most evil creatures.
I'd say most of them, honestly.
Not important right now. Point is, yeah, I can't really be the judge of whether this next generation is going to be extremely stupid,
See,
or just like the rest of them, you know?
I have some siblings, and I noticed that, like, I grew up with a little brother who was, like, a few years younger than me. For the most part. About 6th grade, that stopped happening. He died. No, he didn't die. But...
Just send everyone through a roller coaster of emotions.
No, he's still alive, unfortunately.
that sucks.
Just kidding again.
Okay.
But, and, you know, we both grew up, like, on Xbox and stuff, so we were playing that a lot. But he was not, like, as bad attention-wise because he didn't have that tablet thing. But I have younger siblings who are, like, 4, 5, 6, and 7, like, exactly in that age range. I have a lot of siblings, by the way. But I've noticed that. Like, I have, like, a little brother who's, I think, 4, and... there is this genuinely like you kind of have a really hard time like keeping track of things.
Now,
And then I have some other siblings who I do know have been diagnosed with like ADHD, and I think there's talks that one of them might be autistic, but it's also just kind of hard to tell at that age because, a kid isn't listening, a kid seems distant. Well, gee, you know, he's only like 6 years old. What do you expect? You know?
right.
But, so for that I can kind of understand it more. But I've just noticed it in general, widely, like everywhere. I always see kids, like when I'm at work and like, you know, you see people shop and it's like, oh, there's a kid, you know, with Skibidi Toilet playing at full volume as the dad looks dejected and depressed as hell, pushing him around in a cart, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure things like the worsening economy and stuff don't help with that either. You know, parents are more stressed, can't really afford like
Toys and all that crap.
proper things to raise a child, you know?
Right.
I don't want to put like all the blame on like
No, it's an everything thing.
yeah, I don't know.
Like the crappy government that
But-
steals your money and tries to kill you.
I do think people worry a little too much. Like I know there are just more prevalent cognitive how do you call it? Maybe their brains aren't developing as well because they're stuck on like Skibidi Toilet, Riz, Ohio, Sigma content all day. I don't know. Watch RatAttack instead. Much more educational. Your kids will turn out great.
Maybe a little racist, but what can you do?
Just part of the process. Just trust the process.
I like to think I grew up in the weirdest possible circumstances.
What do you mean?
I'll share this story.
We are just ranting, but yeah.
No, cry about it.
There's video chapters.
Exactly. But I remember in and it must have been like 4th, 5th, or 6th grade, like middle school, I guess. There was a computer class. And there is this Reddit thing that used to exist called Reddit 50/50.
Ah, yeah, I know that.
And basically the gist of it is you have a 50% chance of seeing whatever's in the title. Mm-hmm. And the titles would usually be Man Gets Beheaded or...
Cute puppy.
Exactly. And usually it was the bad thing. It was never 50/50. Well, it was mostly this shorter guy who was kind of weird, but fine, I guess. And, he would always be like, come look at this with me, Ethan. And you'd usually get like 4 or 5 kids huddled around. And you would see like, oh, that guy just got beheaded. Oh, that person just died. Oh, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And
that wasn't blocked on the computers?
Well, see, okay, on our, Chromebooks, there was a computer lab class, too. And on those computers, it was unblocked. Because they'd be used for, I don't know, Photoshop and editing and crap like that, for those types of artsy stuff. So, I don't know, just saw a lot of that. Not really a point I'm trying to make here, it's just, I think everyone's going to develop differently.
Kids are weird.
Very weird.
Yeah.
So, who knows what is working, who knows what isn't. Just see how many of them become murderers.
Probably different for everybody what actually is bad and what isn't bad and what affects you and...
No more rants, let's continue.
What? Why are you allowed to rant and I'm not?
I'm just that good.
Oh, okay.
Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask. Who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
You're breaking the fourth wall a little too much for me.
Yeah.
What do you have to say, Halara?
I see.
The way forward
is clear.
Screw you too.
It must be due to solving.
But they
all the
started
lost
saying it.
mysteries.
Well, they said I see. They always do that.
Now let's go.
They always have some vague line.
That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. You haven't really helped much besides get me here.
Well, that's also like 90% of what we need, so.
Yeah, that's true. Is that
Like, we would probably just be dead in an alley somewhere.
Oh, what's this? Depending on Shinigami's No!
That looked interesting.
I know, it said something about like tails and a horn.
Don't be
When you're
afraid to
editing,
roll
can you
the
pause and
dice.
send me a screenshot
You
of what
must
that
keep
said?
pursuing the
Sure.
truth.
Also, this looks really cool. This looks like
Emotions
Indiana
must be
Jones.
discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yap, yap, yap.
Yes.
Halara, you got a big mouth.
I like it. How many corn dogs can you fit in there? Sorry, that's not as sexual. It's kind of just meant to be a bad joke.
Oh. I see, I thought it was meant to be a sexual thing. Like, I'm gonna put my corn dog in there.
Probably couldn't fit mine, though.
Yuma?
No, mine.
Oh.
Yuma's got a...
Yuma's
A little
packing.
smoky.
No, Yuma's packing. I'm confident.
Is this some...
That thing's touching his knee.
his knee. He's like walking with a limp.
I'm sorry, I hurt my foot forever, and I always have to walk like this.
Yeah. Okay, what do? We got him captured. That's
What
good.
is the meaning of this? Let me out of here.
No.
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
I have nothing
I can
to
get
do
behind
with
that lady's
this.
version of religion.
I know.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
We shoot a cannon at them.
Yuma, you solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit. To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
The opinion hasn't changed.
You sure are honest.
Yeah, thanks, Laura.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective.
I mean, yeah, you know what? As easy as it is to, like, rag on Yuma for, it's like, why are you not doing as good as Halara? He is, like, just a trainee. Like, this is, like...
It's more the dumb stuff that I think is funny, like... God, the thing that really got me is we were sitting here, like, in trouble by the peacekeepers, and he was like, God, I wish I had more time to think. I don't know who did it.
Yeah.
And it's like, ba 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 ba. If only you had a way to do that.
Just pause the dialogue, dude.
Dude, you literally have to press A to continue. Just sit here and think forever.
Yeah.
Now tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you.
Well, we're probably gonna get it wrong once.
Maybe.
With your logic, anything is possible.
All right, I'll try.
Is it actually going to make us pick?
Guilty. My heart's pounding.
Okay, so let's actually think for a second.
I want to wait. I want to be able to look at them all. So
I'm afraid it'll do a time limit, is why I'm asking now. It'll be like, pick, and you only get 20 seconds. Bum, bum,
I don't
bum.
think it's gonna do that. I'm confident.
Okay. Who's the culprit? Figure out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth. Don't do a timer. Who is the nail man?
We're gonna go one by one and systematically eliminate them.
Okay.
Okay.
No timer. Okay, so let's go with everything it's made us believe so far. Can't be this guy because he's too fat to fit through the vent.
Yeah, he wouldn't fit through the vent. The nails would probably buckle under his weight. No offense. And he also showed us the piece of the ladder,
Yeah.
which I feel like the nailman isn't going to be like, hey, by the way.
Right.
I'm not the culprit.
This guy,
This is very plausible.
it is. Because he is skinny, he could fit. Do we see any evidence to show like someone would have been injured during...
Huh?
Do we see any evidence to show that someone might have been injured during, say, like the clock tower thing, or the the month ago one, the art gallery one.
Well, when did she say she got her injury?
Well, the one before this was like 3 months ago, you know?
Because another thing, too...
She could be faking the injury.
That is possible. I didn't even think about that. But if she is injured, there's no way she's making it down that ladder very safely.
Yeah.
Like, that's a rope ladder, like 3 stories up, flailing in the wind, which you know what there is because it's always raining, you know? And wind always accompanies rain a little bit.
Okay.
I be the nail man.
This is interesting because there's 2 lines of logic here. One, how could it be him if it's his eyes as the third party we're always seeing?
But he always brings a person with him that could be the third party's eyes.
But yeah, exactly that.
Right.
Which makes me wonder. He also has all the knowledge of where the killings are occurring.
Right.
So, okay.
Oh, but he couldn't have burnt the rope because he's not a clergy member.
That's true.
So let's exclude him for now because we only have so much stuff to go off of.
And
let's say it's between these 2 now.
I'm not the culprit.
Okay.
Will it let me? It won't let me pull up the solution keys right now.
So, first case was the casino.
Yes.
The casino, our biggest clue there is you had to be skinny to pull it off.
Yes.
Which
these are
sounds kinda
both skinny. So
they're both skinny, I could see that. So now our second case was...
wire in the mansion. They used wire to do it.
What about that is unique? Did any of them mention fishing? Like, did he mention, I love going fishing on the weekends or something?
No. Not that I remember.
So
they're
wire,
both like the same height, so...
Man? I'm not the culprit.
The wire is our biggest...
what else is distinguishable about that one? The fact that they're going after rich people...
That is yeah, I was
weird.
just thinking that.
And like dolls. Who was the one that told us that dolls are easy to acquire?
I thought that was just like someone random. I didn't think that was one of these 4.
It was one of these guys.
It was.
I'm pretty sure. I think it was her that told us like the dolls are really easy to get, which might have just been like, oh, it's not weird that I have all these, you know?
Right. I mean, if they're all in the street, they're probably not that hard to just find. If they were all littered and thrown out.
Yeah. What else separates these 2? So if we look at the third one in the art gallery... Okay, here's another way to look at it. They had a key to all these places.
I imagine that the priest...
I'm not the culprit.
I feel like you'd trust the priest in 9 times out of 10 situations.
True, and I would normally say you would be able to trust a nun.
The nail man?
But this nun, I don't know.
She's kind of insane.
I'm not the culprit.
Now the ladder.
Yes, let's think about the... So if her arm's actually broken and we can just like trust that, she wouldn't be able to climb a ladder and that would be a clue going against her.
I mean, you could.
You could.
Hold on, could you even
But,
nail...
Oh, you couldn't. Well, it'd be very hard because they're cutting the rungs as they go down, remember?
Right. So that makes me want to look at the main guy.
Yeah, it's just the possibility she could be faking that broken arm.
I'm not the culprit.
But do we have anything to prove that she would be faking it?
Is there any way... Okay, here's another question. If she's in that cast a lot of the time... Let's look at the cast.
I'm not the nail man.
Does that look like it easily comes off? Because that looks like it's like solidified on there.
I don't know.
When you put a cast on, they're like hard. You see they have to saw them off just to take a cast off.
Right.
So I would think, one, if you're wearing a cast like that... Just simple, if you're putting nails in, you're going to need 2 hands for that. One to hold the nail in place, and the other to hammer.
Most likely.
So, assuming she isn't faking it, which... even let's say she didn't have this broken hand, is there anything that points in her direction as is? The only things that do are just illuminators for other people.
I feel like...
The thing that I suspect her on is the... third killing.
The art gallery one?
Because that one was weird. It seemed brash. It seemed simple. It doesn't seem like there was a lot of cleverness put into it.
See, I don't know if the same person did the third one as the person we're about to select now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it's possible she could have done the third one, especially if the arm breaking timetable follows the same path.
Right.
Because it's possible she might have screwed it up trying to reach through that door to hammer the nail in or something, you know?
Right. Or maybe something to do with the paint can?
True, because there's still that whole mystery. My best guess is the priest.
I'm feeling like just because of her broken arm, the priest makes more sense right now. Yes, there's a possibility she could be faking it, but like you said, I mean, she's around these people a lot too. I feel like it would be suspicious.
The nail man.
Well, look at where
trying to fake a broken arm all that time, you know?
Is it a broken arm or a broken wrist? Go, like, switch back and forth on her. Look how her arm is bent there.
I don't know.
Because a broken arm, I've had a broken arm where, like, literally the two main bones are cracked upwards.
Yeah.
That's an elbow cast. That's how they put me in one. When I've had a broken wrist, kind of broken a lot of bones. When I've had a broken wrist, that's what mine looked like. With it doesn't go past the elbow and only reaches a certain part of your arm.
Well, either way, we could just conclude that she was only able to use one arm, you know?
Right.
If she truthfully...
But if she did the third one, like we're maybe thinking, her breaking her wrist, trying to reach through that window, I feel like tracks.
Like maybe her foot slipped, but her hand was already like through the window a little bit.
Right.
And then she like falls, but her wrist is stuck in the window, and she like... something like that.
But the priest, I think, makes...
What points to the priest? We have something that points away from her now, is the arm.
Right.
What points to this guy?
Well, one...
This guy's too fat. This guy's not a clergy member. She's got a broken arm. Is it just process of elimination, or is there something we can go with? One, he's probably at the church more than anybody because he is the priest. He would probably know the best time to burn that rope.
No one's going to question him.
Yeah, even if he was burning rope, he'd be like, I'm just burning rope. Chill out, bro. It ain't that deep, bro.
If he disappears to go on an errand, I mean, who's going to say, why? What's the priest doing? The priest just does his thing.
Plus, I mean, from a story writing perspective, the way she reacted so obviously when she commented about her broken arm was almost like... It almost seems like obvious if she was the killer now a little bit.
A red herring of a red herring.
Yeah. But this guy was almost too discreet to seem like... that would make him seem obvious, you know? Like, he didn't do anything, and that's why he's suspicious.
Another thing, too. Priests do confessions.
Okay.
So is it possible that if he's only targeting...
Like learning these people's names?
Yeah, like... Okay, so he knows the names. I wonder if... It just makes me wonder if he would have the most information available.
Yeah.
Because, one, I'm sure a priest has easy access to, like, a directory. So I feel confident selecting the priest.
I'm guessing the priest is probably the way you're supposed to arrive at via process of elimination with these guys.
Right.
Too big, not a clergy member,
broken arm,
can't scale a ladder and like nail, you know? So, this guy. Oh my god, you killed him.
Okay,
yeah, I think we got it right then.
Is you, Father.
What? How'd you know he was your dad?
Oh my god.
Where'd you arrive at that conclusion?
What? That's an absolutely...
Oh, bro's gonna fight us on it?
Ridiculous thing to say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think he makes sense.
You're saying the
I still feel like there's more to it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Is the culprit.
Especially the third one is really weird.
It's funky.
How dare you spew such nonsense?
Plus, he just has like a sneakier, more discreet like appearance. I feel like the nun would have a hard time like sneaking anywhere to like say acquire the key. But I feel like this guy is stealthier.
You know, the clock tower is kind of a religious thing too, isn't it? Or I could see that being kind of spiritual. So it makes sense for him to go there and not be questioned.
I have no idea.
I don't know, that's just the vibe I get, but I could be totally off there.
Right! Do not make baseless accusations.
Okay.
The culprit has to be someone else.
Well, they're already dead.
Yeah.
Can I leave this to you?
I don't know, did I pick the right guy?
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master, you're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
Oh, he's gonna fight us too now. You look so good.
I kind of like the look.
You do.
Minus the hair, I think. But even that's unique enough.
Yeah.
These all just feel like bad Halloween costumes of themselves.
They really do.
You kind of see what I mean with that looks like Shinigami? Like if she had her arm crossed or something and those are like big devil wings in the back. I'd have to like draw it for you.
Yeah.
To show you, but...
Oh, 2 of them. How does this work? Persons with access to incinerator.
Yeah.
Yes. What's vent of this? Oh, just that.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder which one it is.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Wrong! No, just kidding. Plus, he was like, no one would blame the nail man.
Also, he's using nails to form it.
Total blasphemy? Nah.
That's it.
Also, this is getting like more
The first one to discover the bodies.
stuff to dodge.
The mailman is the worshiper.
No,
Axis
couldn't
in
it be
front. Yeah,
because
there you go.
this?
This is the truth.
Yeah!
How did Halara deduce all this?
See,
Did-
it always seems so simple once you
The
know
rope
it,
ladder
you know?
used in the clock tower's locked
The
room
question
was
I
found in
more
the
think...
incinerator, which only clergy can access.
My biggest doubt, like, okay, if you assume that the lady with the broken arm is telling the truth,
Right.
obviously it's him.
Yeah.
But I still feel like there's something to that that's just odd.
My problem, I guess, that I see is just that we're almost buying their word too much. Well, I couldn't have possibly burned the rope because I'm not a clergy member. Well, I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, think a church has that good of security, you know?
The nail man's literally like stolen keys 100 different times, so
Right.
it's not that hard to assume you just do it again.
Yeah. And then, yeah, just buying that the girl, her arm actually was broken. That's like the only thing counting her out right now.
Otherwise, she would be on equal footing with this guy.
Yeah, I feel like it.
The worshiper
I was kind of
may be a
hoping it was her,
regular
because she would make a
churchgoer,
really cool,
but
like,
he's
villain.
No clergy member.
I want her to stick around.
That's
so
true.
He's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous.
Oh, my bad. My bad, G. Victims
Burnt
cause
rope
of death.
remains? Thin person. He's gonna blame it on the
Member of the church.
It was Tubby.
larger man.
Even so,
Larger
I am
man.
not the culprit.
Prove it.
There are others working for the church.
Nope, that's not true.
Yes.
Look out.
There's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crime.
There you go.
No, he's too big. How are we gonna say this?
He's fat!
Don't fat shame him, Yuma.
No!
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the
Dang, you're just laying it all out there.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, no! Absolute lie!
I like how his portrait looks a lot.
Yeah. He
I do
looks
like the
totally
dark
Sigma.
rainbow look.
He look what?
I like the dark rainbow look the villains always have.
Yeah. And then this one is gonna be.
I think it's non-public information. Maybe.
Let's find out what he says. Yeah.
Because could someone
None.
with a broken arm strangle someone?
Also works at the church.
That's
The
true
nun
too.
was
It was always
absolutely able
strangling.
to commit the crimes.
Do I argue with that?
It's not like she's afraid of heights.
I don't know that.
She used the nails to climb.
What are our keys?
And you
Fishing line, floor plan.
Nah, I don't really think it's either of them. It's got to be non-public information.
Uh,
Well, we'll just see what he all says. One of them's got to
she's
click.
always saying,
what is she always
I'll
saying?
kill your ass in the name of God.
Well, that's a cool saying.
It's clear
Ow.
she's the ruthless soul.
Oh, what? Those can hurt me too?
Apparently.
I'm getting bonked.
The nailman has to be a member of the clergy and thin. If that's all, doesn't the nun also fit the bill?
But
She's not the nailman, though. I can prove it.
How's that?
I don't know. Why isn't there just broken arm? Non-public information. Here we go. We'll try it.
I mean, I guess fishing line would require two hands.
Also works at the church.
Yeah, but like everything of this murder requires two hands. No, she wasn't. Wasn't that? All right.
Say,
She certainly matches the description you gave so far, Master.
but
The nun isn't the culprit. There's a locked room she couldn't have made. Okay, so it probably is one of the other keys then.
The fishing line, then?
I guess.
A locked room she couldn't have made. Time to check the solution keys.
Are they pulling on the rope when they throw it?
The key's placement implies that only someone with full use of their arms could have fashioned this room. Because it was thrown?
I guess.
Alright.
Oh. And didn't the fat guy say it was like her primary arm?
Oh, you hit that one.
I barely got it.
Maybe he did say that. I don't remember.
I think he did. So they wouldn't be as good of a throw with the other arm.
In the Mansion Study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured,
Okay.
the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit.
Very loose logic, but okay.
Because they mentioned about the playing the bass thing. With
Right.
the, okay, I see.
Yeah, because then
I
the fat
see.
guy was like, it is her dominant hand, I'm sure of it. Sorry, he probably has a name. I shouldn't be like calling him Tubby.
Theodore.
Theodore?
He's 100% a Theodore.
For sure.
His name is just, what is it?
I don't know.
It's just like some basic thing, like
It's not the churchgoer, the servant,
worshiper
or
or
the
something.
nun.
Bob.
The
There's
servant.
only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
Though honestly, our theory that it could be all of them still kind of works.
Yeah, if they all just did it differently.
Useless. I am a priest in service to God.
A death god, maybe? Woo! Oh, wow.
I am not the nail man.
Yeah, you wish you looked like that.
You have nails all over your body.
Oh, who does he look like? He looks like the guy, the villain in that one Disney movie.
What god would make you this ugly?
Who?
Hercules, I think. He has like the blue hair and he looks all freaky.
Oh, Hades?
I don't remember.
Yeah, the villain of Hercules, I think, is his Hades. I thought he looked a lot like Hulk Hogan. Like, I'm gonna give it to you, brother!
That too.
You know?
All your proof is nothing but fantasy.
Why is your body blue?
You don't have a
It's cool.
single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is...
What is it?
Rope?
I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
Can we just look at the solution keys? What would be conclusive evidence? Oh, he already knew the watchmaker. That's one thing.
Yeah, doesn't hurt.
Because he often got him to go and fix the clock tower, is what he said.
Oh, so he easily framed him.
Yeah, he like knew like when he was gonna be there and all that. And if this guy already had access to the clock tower, Mr. Priest, he could have installed this window to make the nailman killing possible.
There's also the burnt rope remains.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're talking literal, physical, tangible evidence, we have a copy of it. So.
Yeah. The door to the clock tower was locked. The only way to unlock it is to turn the knob from the inside.
Is there not, like, fingerprinting in this universe?
No, they got magic. What do they need that for?
Yeah,
Probably someone with like a fingerprint forte.
Probably.
In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like one of the ones we use later on, like Vivia's or something. Yeah, some of the logic is like really weird on this one. Like, he has a fear of heights, so he couldn't have done it.
According to the boy, you know?
Yeah. Non-public information. Why wouldn't they want to find the actual guy? Is it because he is the priest and they're like, well, the priest is good because, yeah.
The peacekeepers probably want him to do their own bidding. I mean, he's this good at it.
Maybe they put up nail dolls in the forest.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
whatever. There's a few ideas.
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods.
What do you mean?
In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even... if
Oh
it
my
requires
god, you're
blood.
adding lying to the mix now?
Wonderful.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
There's a bug crawling around on the screen, and I thought it was some like particle effect.
Where is it?
Yeah, I think he flew away now.
Oh.
But he was like crawling on Halara's like face, and I'm like, what is they doing right now?
What is they doing right now?
What is they doing right now? Why are they like blowing black smoke? Oh, they're on their hair. Look.
Whose hair? Hilarious?
Yeah. Oh, they flew away. Anyway.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence. But what could I use as a bluff?
Rope.
How's this minigame gonna work?
He's mad.
Oh no. Yeah. I kind of see what you're talking about with the arms crossed Shinigami thing. Can you see her face?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't see the head, though. Hey, what's up? And I'm gonna lie about the murder case report. Maybe. Or... let's read these, because they say different things sometimes. This information was obtained from the church worshipper who knew about the past Nailman murders.
Okay.
So that's the worshipper.
I don't know if that really tells us anything.
Murder case
Footprints
report.
don't hurt.
Yeah. He wears the same kind of shoes? Yeah, that kind of sounds
throw that
good.
there.
With your stupid fantasies.
How do I lie?
Everything you say.
What are you doing?
There's nothing but.
Oh, he's getting close to me. Oh, geez, get away from me.
Proof that I'm the culprit.
I do,
Yeah.
somewhere.
You find my fingerprints?
On your
They do have
footprints?
fingerprints.
Ah.
Silly Gage.
I was hoping I'd have it.
I don't think we found any evidence about fingerprints during the investigation.
Well, there's your answer. Fingerprints do exist here.
Okay. Well, how about those footprints? We don't know who they belong to. Maybe you could use them.
Yeah.
Since this is evidence the criminal left behind, I should be able to use it.
Enough with your
Lars is
stupid
like eating
fantasies.
popcorn to the left over there.
Probably.
Everything you say.
Or they, them corn, probably.
Save them.
But a fantasy.
I like his boots.
Culprit.
You like his what?
His boots.
Find my
He looks like he's wearing speed coils from Roblox.
Did you find my
Ignore
Forget
that.
the dodge.
Ignore that. No, I didn't find your blood.
No evidence.
There you go.
Okay.
Were you gonna dodge it?
Well, I was like... I was scared I'd run into the red things on the right and left, and I was like, how do I not get bonked right now?
No.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's
You're
crime scene.
sweating.
That's alright.
There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out
That they are yours.
they perfectly match your footprints.
He's sweating so
Yeah,
bad.
he is.
Impossible. I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
Why? Why would you need to do that?
Yeah.
You gave yourself away.
I just really didn't like those shoes. I mean,
I'm
come
so
on, guys.
stupid.
I'm innocent.
Oh, good to know, though.
If he fell on his stomach, shouldn't the nails have gotten, like, driven into him?
It might.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma.
I am God here.
Kanai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the Nailmen to kill them.
You had, like, a couple rich guys, a skank, and then some random woman. Like, why are they evil incarnate?
Who's the skank?
The one in the art gallery, just, like, the only thing wrong with her is she just had a lot of relationships with other people.
Oh, well, he's some religious bozo. Of course we're gonna think that.
Probably.
Evil must be punished. And so,
And I didn't even really...
Hold on.
made them
Yeah, the third one's weird. The third one's the weird part about this.
That's just odd to me.
Let's see if we can get him to admit anything about that one. And yeah, like the lady there isn't really that bad anyway. She's
No. I mean, okay, she's dated around a lot.
So
You don't kill her, you know?
she has free right to do so.
I can understand kill the rich before anything else, but
Yeah.
All I did was slay evil.
And who's the other one? I was gonna say, this felt like easy. He gave up quick.
yeah, where's the running through castles thing?
Yeah. Huh.
See, I think that's a fake door right
Someone
there.
hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the nail man.
Right.
And this priest went around killing those people as the nail man.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. What is awesome?
I know, right?
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
Did he even do his research, or was he just like, I trust you guys only want me to kill bad people?
Ugh, I don't know. He seemed
That
pretty
could be
crazy.
said
He
about all
did.
murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons. Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
No, I needed to like freeze time and like see everything a whole second time to do it.
Nah, you know, training needs a booster seat.
Yeah.
Also, he does kind of literally need a booster seat.
A
So.
little bit, yeah. But they kind of expected us to do this originally without the Mystery Labyrinth at all, so I don't know. I guess they probably did have a lot of faith in us. But we're going to get even more faith in us when we tell them that the third thing was a different person, probably.
And when are we going to do that?
Finally
Oh.
over?
I thought you were ending the episode, is what that was.
No, I mean, I kind of want to get to like a saving thing.
Well, right, that's what I figured, so I thought it was weird you were doing that, but I was just going to go with the flow.
I don't think I can save it right now, unfortunately, so...
Okay.
This episode continues, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, by the way.
Yeah.
Huh, nothing's happening. But last time,
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear. And since it
Mystery's
didn't,
not over.
Yeah.
looks like this isn't over yet.
huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the Nailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the Nailman.
Nuh-uh.
Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Yeah, because I mean, the third one doesn't even have any evidence that, like, proves or disproves any of them either.
The third one I could see being the girl, but now I wonder if it's something bigger than that.
Yeah. I don't even know who to suspect as the culprit for that one, because it was the same worshipper that found it.
So
The priest would have to know about it. I mean, maybe the girl.
But he
maybe
said
it's just another one of them.
there's no way he did that one. He must have not deemed that lady evil or just hadn't gotten around to it.
Yeah.
Because he said, I strangled them all.
Maybe that one was someone in, like, Amaterasu.
Or the Seth guy himself.
Right.
Never saw his shadow thingy explode.
Yeah, he could still be a part of this.
Right.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic.
I'm scared.
If the Nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the Nailman
Is that like gender?
didn't work alone.
Whatever.
You mean there's another culprit? But
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end. No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
all right.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
Where'd that door come from?
It's been there.
Alright. Yeah, it definitely seems like you can, like, see things through the, like, glitchiness.
Like, that looks like a big teeth or something, you know?
Yeah. Is it gonna be like,
Out
pick
of
the one that's
4 locked
odd?
rooms, if any of them were hiding
Yeah.
a mysterious secret,
No, let me
3.
figure it out. Don't say it.
it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Okay, thank you.
Different.
Thank you, Dora.
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Depends what you define as help, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you, and you're so helpless like that.
Okay.
Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Oh.
Can I save now? Okay.
Yay!
Guys, you'll never believe what time it is. Oh my god, it's the end of the episode. Thanks for watching. Yeah. That's it. Bye.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Like the video. Yeah! 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 Subscribe. Okay, that's it. You can end it now.
I'm tired, so I have nothing to add.
No,
Goodbye.
I'm just kidding. Join the Discord. Okay, that's it. You can end it.